Eleanor Murky, and welcome to Manifest Gratitude Podcast. Happy to have you here this week with us as we go through another week of celebration of gratitude and the fact that we are still here through such turbulent times. So many of us have not experienced anything like this before, and others have just experienced it in different situations and different times. And we have really learned how to manifest during these times. And it is important for us. We have a power to lift up, a power within us that guides us, that carries us through all situations and circumstances. We have the power to succeed, the power to celebrate even in times like this. So today's podcast is about celebration. I celebrate each day as a gift of life. Every day is a day of celebration. Every day that you awaken, it's a time to give thanks and it's a time to celebrate. I brought along with me today a little something that I want to share with you. Again, it's our topic, celebration. I celebrate each day as a gift of life. And let's do it like this. Life may be full of stumbles, and slips, but I celebrate each day as a gift of life. I delight at meeting good people everywhere I go. In their faces, I see the image of God. As I travel along, as I meet new people, and as I meet all people, I see in their faces, I see the image of God. In their wisdom amid daily struggles, I am inspired to go and to do good, to work and do good works in a challenging world. And we all know we are in a challenging world. And as we navigate through this traveling or turbulent world that we're in, it is time for us to do the good works that we feel from within us, from within our hearts, from in our personal experiences. We are inspired to do good works in this challenging world. And you know best what are the good works that you can do in the space in which you occupy right now. The world that you live in is really a microcosm. You know, it's the great big picture, but the real world is the world in which where we stand, the world that we control. That's the real world. And that's where you are inspired to do your good works and change the projection of challenging to a world of peace, of life, of love, of giving, of receiving. The things that give you joy and happiness, the things that give you pleasure as you see others develop and are prosperous and are meeting their goals. That that's the world. We call it challenging or whatever, but I'm talking about your personal world. And you can manifest in your personal world the good that you want. And if you're talking to me, you're manifesting through gratitude. We give the thanks. Look, just as our ancestors gathered to commemorate their experiences, to celebrate their experiences, I join with others to give thanks and mark the special moments that we experience, the special moments that we make enjoyable in our lives right now. And one of the things that we do that through, and it's the title of the podcast, you manifest it. You manifest it with gratitude. Because before you do anything else, if you're trying to change or create, you have to give thanks for where you are. You have to give thanks and mark the special occasions in your life. And some of the special occasions in your life, think about it. It's the fact that you woke up. It's the fact that you got up. You knew you were awake. You knew you could move. And you are moving right now. There are so many things in our lives that are special moments that we dismiss because they're daily moments. They are the common things in our lives that we overlook and don't think about. I celebrate birth, coming of age, marriages, and family events, loss and mourning, anniversaries, personal and communal achievements. All of these and more have become part of my rhythm of existence. I like that. My rhythm of existence. Because our life and living is a rhythm. It exists, it has balance, and we celebrate it through what we go through, what we do. Because celebration is gratitude also. So when we talk about gratitude, it's everything. We manifest gratitude in all these things and more. We have become a part of the rhythm of existence. And when we celebrate that and we reflect on how we've manifested gratitude in our lives, we celebrate those who have passed yet remain in our hearts. We celebrate all the little things in our life, all the things that happens within the family, within the community, things of the past that bring a smile to our faces. We celebrate Yet our hearts remain strong even in the midst of loss. Because even in that midst of loss and those who have passed away from us, their essence remains in our heart. God is good. Remember that? Everybody say, God is good all the time, good. So we have to remember that not as a slogan, but because we mean it and it's true. God is good. Life is good. Loving memories linger, and you celebrate life with gratitude. I'm going to have you say to yourself right now, I celebrate life with gratitude. Life celebration. And whenever we are in what appears to be the most pressing and dimming of circumstances, where we feel anxious, where we're wondering, when will the next shoe fall? What is going to happen next? What will tomorrow bring? Stop. Shed it all out, regardless of where you find yourself watching this podcast, whatever time, wherever it is. Just pause within yourself for a moment. And if you're in a situation where you could just stop, period, just stop what you're doing. Take a breath. Take a couple of breaths. Still yourself. And within yourself, celebrate. It's a celebration. I celebrate each day as a gift of life. I give from my personal celebration of life. I share it with those around me. I reflect on the good. I reflect on the loss and the mourning, the anniversaries, the personal joys. All of these can become a part of your rhythm of existence. And as you go through this rhythm of existence and celebrate around you, celebrate within you, find something that you can celebrate this day. And as you do that, that joy, that celebration is trickling out into the atmosphere. It is changing the atmosphere of where you are. And as you go, you are just reaching out and invisibly touching the atmosphere, touching the air, touching the space, invisibly. I was saying earlier, which I stumbled, but that's what you're doing. You are sharing the peace. You're sharing the love. You're reflecting on the things that you are grateful for. And whenever you feel overwhelmed, whenever you feel depressed about what's happening, rather it's personally in your house, rather it's on your work or your community, And yes, what's happening in our nation and in the world, whenever that feels like those walls are closing in on you, then start thinking about the things that you're grateful for. And how can you, once you do, whether it's in your head or on a paper, in a group, that you have celebrated all the things that you are grateful for, how to manifest more things to be grateful for. When you do that, you will be surprised if you don't start feeling a little separated from the depression, from the doom and gloom. Because as you give thanks and as you reflect on the things that you're grateful for, and as you continue to till the soil of gratitude and grace, you will find yourself living in gratitude. You'll find ways that you look for to manifest more grace in your life, to manifest more gratitude that you can share with others. Do not allow what's happening, in our world, what's happening in our country. And for some of you, what's happening in our community and in our family. When you see something that might make you a little depressed or bring you down, I'm saying stop. Even if you can't stop outwardly, physically, you can do it within. You can stop in terms of your mind racing and chasing all the things that have that's got you a little anxious, got you down, got you feeling depressed. Think, just try to still that and think about what you can celebrate. How I can celebrate each day as a gift of life, each moment as a thought of gratitude, the things that I am most grateful for. And when you go through a little teeny exercises using your senses or just stuff around you that you maybe you weren't even thinking about it, but it just brought you a little joy. The thing that just create a celebration. Just start skipping around like a school kid. Just start doing something silly or thinking of something that you didn't think about before, but you are grateful for it, or things that you manifest into gratitude because these are things that have been happening, but you never thought about connecting them to gratitude. So, here, this podcast today is to refocus your mind by inviting you to a celebration of life. And for you and for your takeaway for today is I celebrate each day as a gift of life. I give thanks and praises for my life and for everyone that's in my life, the things that are important to me. And in that transaction is what you're doing of your gratitude, expressing your gratitude, expand it to your community, to your country, to your city, and to the world and all that's happening. Just say your own personal, I celebrate gratitude. It is my gift of life. I celebrate the gift of life. I celebrate the gift of life for all those who exist in our universe today. Hey, if you like this podcast, Manifest Gratitude Podcast, I want you to subscribe. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Give us a like and share with a friend. Hey, until next time, remember to celebrate life. Celebrate your gift of life each day as you awake and as you go through the day. Know it is a celebration because each day you're celebrating it. You're celebrating it as life and a life well lived. Until next time, Eleanor Murky, Manifest Gratitude Podcast. Like, share it with a friend.